Morning. Today we're going to reduce some stress and release trauma from our bodies, and I'm going to bring some people up live to work out some issues. So please let me know where you're from in the comments and what you're feeling in your body right now. We'll start off with a quick movement while everybody's joining, and it's the sinus release, one of my favorite fascial maneuvers to increase the airflow through the nasal passage, especially if you have allergies, if you've got blocked or congestion. So let's do that together. Take your right hand and you're going to place it on the left side of your nose. Left hand, push the cheek back really tight and stretch the skin. And we're going to breathe together. Breathe in through the nose. 2. 3. 4. 5. You can move around a bit. And 6. Whew. Take a deep breath. See if you notice a shift. If you get a little bit of snot coming out, that's normal. We went to LA and Joshua Tree the past week, and my body's feeling it. There's a lot of fluoride and other chemicals in the water, in the air, a lot more than Mexico. So immediately when we landed, I started detoxing from all the chemicals, which is actually a good thing because normally my body wouldn't be able to filter it that quickly. It would take a couple of weeks or months before I could release all of that. So I woke up this morning congested and a little bit blocked in here. So let's open up the other side. Left hand, place it on the right side of your nose. Right hand, push the skin and stretch it back really tight. And breathe in through the nose deep. You can move around 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. Whew. Take a deep breath. Wow, that one made a big difference for me today. You know, when we were gone for 1 week, it usually takes about 4 days to integrate into a space and 7 days to shift your perception about being there. And so we were there for 6 to 7 days, and I noticed my skin got really, really, really dry. And I know we're going from humidity to dry desert, but there's a lot of stuff in the water, especially the fluoride, which calcifies the body. And what I was noticing was when I was doing my fascial maneuvers and I was going through the movements, it felt like my skin and my fascia was tearing, which I haven't had that feeling since the beginning when I started doing fascial maneuvers. So it makes me really think about how to help people who live in an environment where the water is constantly altered. And you know, I've spent 4 years cleaning my environment and building an environment that is like a sanctuary so that I can live in my best health. And I know that it took me 4 years to get there, improving a little bit every single day, but I really want to be able to help people who don't have that ability to change certain things in their environment, like their water. There's Sky. Good morning, Sky. Hello. She's a Virgo or a Libra. We don't actually know, for those of you who are wondering. Okay, so let's bring some people up on stage and work through some stuff. So maybe we'll do a bit more movement today. Yeah, you can actually find some brands that don't have any fluoride. Chlorine as well. They put a lot of chlorine in the water. Not good. Good morning, Sky. Yes. You know, she comes up every single morning to my room to say good morning. Mostly to Aisha and to Maxine, but sometimes she says hi to me. And she's going to the bathroom, so I'm gonna move. Really? Okay, let's do some movement. So we're gonna open up the fascia around the neck and the jaw and the head by pulling the ears. So take your left hand, grab your right ear on the top. Right hand grab the bottom of the ear. Pull the bottom forwards and the top backwards. So really stretch it. You're going to move your mouth around and slowly move your body around and breathe. I can't believe she just went to the bathroom literally right there. Thank you, Sky. This will help with vertigo. You can really twist your ear. It should hurt. I mean, I'm doing this 4 years later and it still hurts a little bit every once in a while. The more compressed you are in the area, the more it's going to hurt. Shake it off. Shake your hands off. We're now in Scorpio season, and I don't know if you guys felt a massive shift from Libra to Scorpio. Let me know what you're feeling in the comments. Have you noticed a change? Grab the top of your left ear with your right hand. Grab the bottom of the ear with your left hand. Pull the bottom of the ear forward, top backwards. Twist it. Really, really twist it. Move around. Open your jaw. Breathe. Open your jaw a couple times slowly. Really twist it. If you lose grip on your ears, a really good tip is put some socks on your hands, or use like a little hand towel or face towel. It was brutal. Yeah, Scorpio, 0 degrees Scorpio is the lowest energy that you'll have in the entire year. So we're going from super high energy at the end of Libra. Whenever we end a sign, it's usually extremely high energy. Even on our social media, what we notice is the first 10 days are slow, middle 10 days of the sign are a bit faster, and then the last 10 days are the busiest. In our messages, in our requests, in our emails, in our calls, in our meetings, in our lives, everything. And so we've noticed a trend. And when you're going from a 29 degree energy and then you're going right to 0 degree, it's a big shift. So if you're feeling a bit more introverted or withdrawn or more introspective, that's why we're in Scorpio season right now. Very raw. And there's a big shift for me. Like, I'm feeling it. I didn't even want to come on live today, to be honest with you. I just wanted to chill. I came to your event in Joshua Tree. My jaw felt pain-free for the first time. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. And I also saw your collaborations and tag posts, Anna. Thank you for doing that. Intense ear ringing this shift. Okay, so let's do another one for the face, and then we'll slowly move down the body. A couple people are trying to come up live, but you need a unprivate account. Okay, so we're going to do the jaw. So right hand, fingers facing back, left hand, fingers facing forwards. Okay, right back, left forwards. Push into your cheeks and squeeze them, and then twist the skin down. Really twist it, and then move around slowly from side to side and breathe. You can open your mouth a couple times. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. All right. Feel your jaw, feel your toes. They might be a little bit more flexible. Makes massive sense. Good. Why is buzzing and pressure in the ear? It depends on the pressure distribution. We're a pressurized system, so if you have an imbalance of pressure in the head, it can cause ringing in the ear. And that can stem from dehydration. It can stem from tightness in the fascia. Okay, yeah, if you want to do these movements, you can do the full fascia facelift on the YouTube channel, Human Garage TV on YouTube. You can type in fascia facelift and you'll find all of them. There's a bunch of maneuvers for the face. Okay, let's do the forehead and the temples, okay? If this is tight, then we have racing thoughts, okay? You also have a tight hip and a tight ankle because it stems down the body. So right hand, fingers facing back. Left hand, fingers facing forward. Hello, Ruby. Squeeze your head and then twist the skin so your hands meet at the top. And then slowly move around and breathe. And really breathe. Don't cheat. much as you can. Right to the top of your head. In through the mouth now. Hey, Natalia. And relax. Ooh. Okay, shake it off. Shake off your hands. Feel your head. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit calmer in your body now. It's crazy the difference from Libra to Scorpio. Like, Libra is really social. You want to talk, you want to learn, you ask people more questions. Oh, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name?
Yana.
Yana. Nice to meet you. And when's your birthday?
December 4th. I'm Sagittarius.
Wow.
And I am in the lifestyle artist program right now. Just started, I think.
Very cool.
10. Yeah.
And what brings you up today?
Well, I just saw you live, and I wanted to, like, for the last 8 months, I love Human Garage. It's helping me a lot. But I've had chronic tension or fascia restriction. I don't know what it is. In my shoulder, that running down my right side of the body, and it all comes from, and it's hard to stretch. I keep moving the fascia around the shoulder blade and the front of the shoulder up to my neck, and always feels fabulous, but it keeps coming back. I can't release it. In my left hip, I know my left hip's been chronically, after doing sports all my life, so I know there's a connection between the left hip and the right shoulder.
Yeah.
And my thoracic also is still pretty tight from the back to front. It's frustrating. I go always up, and then I go straight down.
Yeah.
Feeling sorry for myself, and then I've been doing it every day though. That keeps me going. Fascia for sure.
Yeah. So the way I view fascial maneuvers is it works on the physical body, which then helps release the emotions and the energy, right? So there's multiple ways in order to have tension in the body. One of which is, daily habits and postures that you take on, like sitting in a chair, can impact your fascia.
Yeah.
But also holding an emotion. Usually the one that you're pointing out is grief.
Okay.
And so grief is trapped in the body, and you're trying to physically move it out. It feels better for a second, and then it comes back because we still haven't handled the emotions. Yeah. When I bring up grief, what does that mean to you? Like, what is that? Does that resonate? Is there something that you're processing?
Well, I guess been processing it for 7 years. I don't know if there is one event, but I guess there is a lot of certain little things that's happened in my life that led to holding emotions in. I am a former dancer, so when when my body kind of like seized up, I stopped processing emotions. Yeah, for sure, because that was the only way I could release them through movement. When I stopped moving, it was like a catch-22. Yeah, you stop moving, your body starts holding it in, for sure.
Because movement processes the emotion, or it helps. Now,
and I know it so deeply within me, but there is something when the movement hurts, I kind of step back again and get frustrated and get angry and judging myself that I'm doing something wrong and it's not happening, and it's
yeah.
Is it roller coaster a little bit?
Is it fair to say that you're moving your body and then the emotions of frustration are coming out?
Yeah, because the pain, it's funny because I can go deep into the stretch and release it, but the transition, the movement actually hurts. Like even when I do the totally twisted, I can go deep once I'm in there, like I feel comfortable. But when I come back, that's when everything starts. Even if I go slow, everything kind of like comes up and starts tightening again.
Yeah. What happens is, like, if you do a jaw release on somebody who's really angry, all of a sudden they want to punch you, right? So is it the movement, or was it the fact that it helped release the emotion that was there, right? And so what I'm feeling is there's a lot of unexpressed emotions that you're holding on to, and that's causing a loop where you're doing the right things on the side to mitigate the symptoms of holding those emotions. And there's two ways. One, express them in real time, or two, acknowledge the fact that they're there. So what is it when I bring that up, what are the emotions that you're holding? What is it that you're not expressing?
Well, there's, I can name like 10.
Okay, what's the first?
I thought first was profound sadness for some reason. Profound, and then fear came right after that.
Yeah. So that's the first one that comes up.
That's what's the first thing that comes up, and then my brain got involved, and it was like, starts processing all the emotions in my head. I'm very Sagittarius. I'm very good at that.
Yeah. Yeah, Sagittarius is like to keep moving. They don't like to pay attention.
But because I can move physically, my brain takes over. Yeah.
Okay, so when you feel, I want you to feel that sadness in your body for a moment. Let's go there. Where do you feel it?
My heart just skipped a beat. Like
Okay.
all of this here, from here.
Yeah. And does it bring up a memory of something, or is it just a feeling?
A lot of different,
Okay.
little happenings through the life that comes. Okay. But really, right now, what's bringing me the sadness of my former agility that I lost.
Yeah. Okay. So would you like to work through it?
Sure.
Okay. Place your right hand on your heart, left hand on your head. I want you to feel that sadness. Say, hello, sadness.
Hello, sadness.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Please show me what you would like me to see.
Please show me what you'd like me to see.
Thank you for all the lessons.
Thank you for all the lessons.
I'm ready to let you go from my body now.
I'm ready to let you go from my body now.
Breathe in through the mouth and out. 2. 3. 4. Breathe in through the nose. 2. 3. Say, I'm ready to express my feelings.
I am ready to express my feelings.
I release the weight of these emotions from my body.
I release the weight of these emotions from my body.
Now put your hands down, keep your eyes closed, and I just want you to feel your body. Notice any changes or sensations.
I feel like my shoulders are really, there's like a ball of energy around them right now.
Mm-hmm. Take a deep breath into the nose.
All the weight.
Yeah. Okay, so take a deep breath in to the top, to your full body, and then I want you to go and just let it out. Okay, one more time. One more. Say me for me and you for you. How does that feel?
A little bit lighter, but I hear in my head, learn to be still.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Do you feel
why I keep pushing to move. Maybe I need to learn how to be still.
I mean, it really depends what your body's asking for. But there's like what feels right to you. If you want to move, move. If you want to be still, be still. But also be mindful that sometimes just acknowledging the fact that there's a feeling there is all you need to do.
Ooh. Now I feel pressure in my head.
Okay. I want you to bring the energy from your head down into your feet. So just imagine like a highway running down into your feet into the ground. Oh, that was a big shift. Okay, now your head to your root, your pelvic floor. Connect the two.
Every time I go to the pelvic floor, I want to move forward.
Yeah, your body likes it. That's good.
Yeah, it wants to rock.
Okay, now head to heart. Draw the line.
There it is.
You no longer have to hold on to the pain anymore. Sky? Sky's coming to join us now. That's a lot.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Emotions are so powerful.
You know, it's really interesting because I'd like to say that this is really complex, but it's so simple. We grow up and we're not taught to connect to our bodies. Like where our attention goes, energy flows. There's that saying, right? All we're doing is saying, okay, there's too much energy here. So then let's focus right here. And then let's focus right here. And then let's focus right there. And it is powerful when you do it on your own. I found it's more powerful when we do it with another.
Yes.
Because it's like when two or more come together. And that energy synchronizes. And it's like this deep connection. And sometimes, you know, pulling someone aside and doing an exercise like this can work. Another one is just lying in the fetal position and just feel it. We're always trying to fix out there.
And I'm a therapist myself, so I help other people, and I keep telling them that every disease, every symptoms has base in emotions. And I don't know how did I come to the point when I stop listening. I think a lot of women also, you know, motherhood, when you have kids, you kind of want to you kind of self-judge what you show and how emotional you are. So we kind of like want to be safe in front of kids.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know, show how to be instead of how to be authentic.
Yeah.
You know,
Ah.
how we should be instead of being authentic, and let the kids see this is life too.
Yeah. It can be scary to connect, and it can be scary to be vulnerable, and it can be scary to express emotions. And at the same time, the most rewarding moments I've had are the vulnerable ones that I shared with others. And there's like this level of connection and respect and support and compassion that comes when I am authentic and I'm vulnerable, which is like scary. Because I was taught, like, if if you're weak, then you're basically dog food. Like, you're gonna get eaten alive in the real world, especially as an athlete.
Do you see, because I've been a healer now for 30 years, and I've seen a lot of, I don't know if you've seen it, a lot of healers are right now. I've seen a lot of healers trying to keep their shit together for the last 20 years to lead other people. And now we are all kind of like, holy shit, what happened to us? What happened to us that we were, it's like heal yourself. You help other people, but you kind of leave yourself behind, kind of. And then you self-judge, you judge yourself to be vulnerable because you don't want to show your clients, other people, that you have issues too.
Yes. 100%. That's why I said on the live, I don't want to be here. I'm tired, because that is the truth. I feel like I don't feel like me. I feel tired, and that's okay. I'm human too, And this lady said to me at the Joshua Tree event last weekend, like, you don't seem human, and I'm like, please don't give me that much respect. I am human. I'm working on myself every day, and I go through this too. And that's actually where I've learned the most. And the healers today, they're in a position where they're not taking care of themselves and they're trying to help others. And they're acting like they're perfect because otherwise they would be out of integrity if they're not, right? So it's like, if I'm sick, how can I be helping a client with their health, right? Yes. So I need to put on a face. And that's actually not, that's not how it works. Like, I don't actually think I'm healing anybody. And to be honest, when we repair, when you buy a new car, you feel good, right? When you repair your car, you feel angry. I don't like when people walk up to me and they say, fix me.
No.
Fix this. And I go, whoa, don't give me that. Don't give your power away. Don't give your power to me. I'm not going to take that. I don't want that responsibility. Because when I don't fix them, because they're not willing to address the truth, then it comes back. And I've just invested all this time and energy into something that doesn't actually flow through. So I don't like that. I like to help people perform better in their life. And if I focus on fixing, then things will always be broken around me.
Yeah.
If I focus on improving and enhancing, then where attention goes, energy flows, and that will then program my life. So when I do these exercises, I'm not like standing here like I'm healing you. I'm like, I want to connect to my heart more. I want to be grounded more. I want to open up and release my emotions. So I'm doing it. It's more fun when we do it together. I mean, I can do this alone, and I can do my maneuvers, and I can say my affirmations and do all that kind of stuff. But when I get to do it with you, that feels good. Yeah, we're doing it together. You're helping me. I don't always express my emotions. I mean, I used to do like 10%. Now I do like 90%. And that last 10% is because I'm still feeling comfortable, or I'm still building confidence to express it.
Yeah, I'm seeing it like even after in Canada, the last 3 years, all the healers kind of went underground, and now we are coming out, and we are all wounded. We are all wounded, and everybody is thinking that they have it, they want to show they have their shit together, but none of us do. None of us do. So I'm always like, we healers need to come together.
Yeah.
We need to come together physically and be vulnerable. You know, it's not a competition. It's not a competition. It's like really show everybody how we heal together, no matter what.
Yeah. And part of it is the reason, well, it's getting windy. Part of the reason is healers are very compassionate, service-oriented people who self-sacrifice. And so they're not taking care of themselves. But one of the things is our practice is based on taking care of yourself. So if you want to coach others, the only way to get to really coaching others is to go through the whole program yourself. That was a really tough shift because we had all the practitioners come in saying, teach us how to heal others. And it's like, whoa, no. You got to do this yourself. And then once you've done it yourself, now you're truly authentic. So it's it's such an interesting dynamic. And I don't want anyone to meet me in person and think that I am perfect and think that I am not human. I want everybody to know that I'm human and that I go through things myself. And that is that, because I don't want that. Have you ever been like infatuated or like in love or like so starstruck by somebody and then you meet them and they're not the person that you thought that they were? That is a devastating feeling. And so I don't ever want that. I don't want to create that. This is a perfect world that I live in, and then people come and then they realize it's not perfect because then they've been following me they've been following an inauthentic journey. Yes. Yeah.
And also when we go through our trials and tribulations as healers, it's like picking up, like mastering yourself, right? You're getting new opportunity to be a master of what's presenting to you. So I have to go back, even with my ex and pain, I lived 40 years kind of judging anybody who didn't do, you know, in sports and all that, you know, who didn't do their job and, you know, prevent pain and release your emotions and all that. Oh my God, now I'm getting my own medicine. I have so much more respect and adoration for people who are dealing what I am dealing with, because I would have never looked at them like I look at them now when they come to me. I'm like, oh, I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah. And when we did the event on Saturday, the lineup of people and the trauma, like, oh, there's some people who partner with us and some people who, you know, support our mission that came, and they were crying half the time because I get to see this every day, but for them, they don't actually see what we deal with every day. We get 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 messages per week of people going through stuff that nobody's talking about publicly, so everybody feels alone. And they saw this lineup of people and like the stuff that they're sharing, the stuff that they're going through, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Like if somebody could see what I've seen for like 2 seconds at an event like that and what people are dealing with, like the state of the world is much worse than I thought it was. You know, it's one thing when we see it online, but when you feel it in person and you're actually with people in person, it's a whole different experience. So it was eye-opening, and it motivates me even more to do this. Like I really see the world going through a health crisis over the next year, and people are going to be struggling, and I just want to empower people or inspire people to heal themselves. Yeah. So thank you for sharing, and thank you for sharing your journey. Yeah, it's more health practitioners need to step up and start speaking about what's really going on behind the closed doors. And thank you for coming up and sharing authentically. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. We all need to see that we are all literally like in this. We are together.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you,
Jason. Talk to you
care.
soon. Bye.
Huh. It's kind of nice. I mean, the sun's out. Okay. Whew. That was nice. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. It's okay. There's a lot going on right now, and healing can happen in community. You know, if we share authentically, if we help each other, we're all going to grow. Saturday was amazing. Nice to meet you. Shaking my head in agreement. Being a anointed by the rain. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's nice. You know, it's nice when it rains in a country like this because it's tropical. It's like for only like an hour and then the sun comes out. How's everybody feeling? Let's see what's going on here. See if we can bring one more up. All good. I feel I have a healing crisis from grief. It's trying to come out. Yeah, there's a lot of fear right now releasing around health in the world over the next 9 months. And that fear has to come out because we fear our bodies because of the programming. You know, if your body breaks, you have to fix it. And these are the ways that you fix it. And it doesn't repair itself, or you need to get surgery or this or that, which is a lot of programming. Your body can heal itself. And over the next 9 months, everybody's going to learn that. They're going to release the fear around their body, and they're going to learn how to help themselves. By next year, my goal is that 1 billion people have the tools to heal themselves. Okay, let's do a movement together. I know I'm a little wet, so my fascia is going to be a bit slippery, but let's do the psoas release for digestion, bloating, gas, autoimmune. Okay, so we're going to do 2 hands right on the belly button, 2 inches to the right and 1 inch down. Pull the skin up really tight, and then step your left leg forward and lean back. And you're going to stretch and pull the skin up. You might feel it go into your hip, the front of your leg. It might feel like a burning or tearing sensation. That's the stickiness in the fascia, especially when we're sitting in chairs. And relax, shake off your hands. So it helps with lower back pain, helps with hip movement, pelvic floor release. What we're really doing is stretching the digestive system. Okay, so both hands, 2 inches to the left, 1 inch down. Grab the skin and pull it up really tight. It's gonna feel like a burning, tearing sensation on the front. Step your right foot forward and lean back and breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Shake off your hands. Whew. I even feel like today I need this more than you guys. Like I just don't really want to stand. I want to lie down. Oh, I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything. I have my moments too. In Libra season was really interesting. I was way more social. I was communicating way more. I started doing lives, which I've been hesitant to do for a long time. It's very interesting. I had a lot of shifts, and then I went right to this Scorpio energy, and I'm like, okay, do I want to take everything back from what I learned in Libra season and not do any of that, or do I enjoy it and do I want to continue it even though I don't feel like I'm in the mood for it? Like I sometimes question, do I want to do this? Do I want to help people? Do I want to continue doing this and continue moving forward? And I question it much less than I used to. And I enjoy my life a lot more than I used to. I used to have higher ups and downs. I used to go like a month being like, is this the right path? Do I really want to do this? Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to do something else? And I used to go through those feelings for like a month, 6 weeks, even though I lived in what others would look at and consider like the perfect life. And it made me really realize that it doesn't matter what you have external to you. It's really what's going on inside. Like when I had a day where I didn't feel good and we're in Lions Bay and we're looking over the ocean and the mountains, the most beautiful view you can imagine. And I couldn't even look at it. I couldn't even enjoy it. Imagine that. You have that view in front of you and you can't even enjoy it because of how you feel in your body, your emotions, and your life. And so that taught me a big lesson that the things outside of me didn't really matter. Taking care of my body, feeling good in my body, doing the things that I love every day, and then also connecting with really good people. Surrounding myself with really good people has been probably the #1 thing, because I probably would have or maybe would have given up already and gone and done something else if it wasn't for the people around me. Because I have those lows, and then they come in and they're there to support me and have my back and give me the time and the space that I need to process those emotions. So we're unwinding a lot of things. I mean, the programming from society, the stuff held in your body, the traumas you've had your whole life, it takes time. I'm doing this 4 years now, and from 6 weeks to 4 weeks to now, I might have like a day where I question. And that day I question, and then the next day I wake up and I get to help somebody in it, and it gives me that feel to just continue going. Whether to honor that need for introspection or quietness versus powering through. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of powering through, to be honest with you. I don't feel like sacrificing my body in order to do something external is really the way long term. There may be moments where I've made a commitment and I want to honor that commitment, but me of all people, I don't usually sacrifice my body. But I was in a good enough state to continue and hop on today. And I thought, what if I do my fascia maneuvers and help some people? Maybe I'll feel a little bit better. Get in some nature, get some rain on me. And the questioning my worth, my value, my purpose, where I belong, that has been a constant for me my entire life. But now it's like I said, it's like only like a day, now even a couple hours. I'm sure you were a monk in another lifetime. Thank you. That's funny. Hey, I could see it. You know, I've thought about it. Like, I've thought about going homeless for 30 days and living on the street just to learn something, or you know, becoming a monk for 3 months. I could do that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm all in it for the learning experience. I don't care about the rest. If I'm learning and doing something that I enjoy, then everything else works around me. It's not about the money. It's not about the fame. It's not about any of that. I thought it used to be before, but it really isn't. And when I had my near-death experience, I really saw that, because none of the accolades that I had built in my life actually showed up in my memories as I was going. It was like, actually, to be honest with you, not even the people. When I passed from one side to the other, I didn't see people, and I didn't see accomplishments. I just felt bliss. And that was a very interesting experience for me, because you would think, like in movies, it shows like a little replay of your whole life. I didn't get that, which showed me that it didn't really matter. Okay. I saw complete white. Yes, complete white. And it's very calming, actually. Nothing else. Yep, me too. Let's see. Let's do a movement. I want to do another one. Shoulders are feeling heavy today. Whew. It's probably a lot of weight from the world. Let's release some of that, okay? So take your right hand, go on your left trap. And you can twist the skin on the top of it if you want to. I mean, I like to twist it, and I go both ways to see which way feels better. And then hold it there. Stick your chest up and just move your head back and forth slowly. You're really pinning and torquing the fascia on the trap, which releases the first rib there and helps open up the vagus nerve. Breathe. It's going to be a powerful Scorpio season. I can feel it already. And relax. I feel like control around the world is going to ramp up like crazy, which is okay. It just creates resistance, so people aren't going to take it anymore. Okay, let's do the other side. Left hand, twist the skin, choose a direction that feels better. Stick your chest up, move your head around. They're starting to make it harder to travel to India, to Egypt, even to Mexico. They've now put visas in place to come to Mexico if you're from most countries. So I feel like people aren't going to be able to move around as much. So I recommend really creating a strong community local to you that you can support each other. Start investing a little bit in growing your own food. It's exciting. I know some people say it's sad, but I think it's exciting. Okay, relax. I think it's exciting because the world I was growing up in, when I looked at the end result of it, which was my parents' generation, they were unhealthy. Most of them separated or divorced or wanting to be, and they were sick in their bodies and they didn't enjoy what they were doing. So that wasn't very inspiring to me. And when I was growing up, I looked at it and I just said, like, I'll play this game. I'll go to school and I'll work and I'll do all the things that society tells me to do, but I don't believe in it. And I feel like there's another way, but I don't like to try something else until I've tried what everybody else says you should try. So I tried it and I found that there is a better way and the world is going into a better way. But in order to get there, we need to have the systems that are already in place fall. So it's coming. Ramping up control means increased resistance, which means change. Change is coming, and it's probably the most exciting time in 2,000 years, more than that. Okay, next, let's do another one. So, right hand, grab your right hip, like over the hip bone. Push the skin down, grab the rib cage with your left hand, and you're going to separate the two. Separate it, and then just kind of rotate and twist around and breathe. If you sit in chairs a lot, this is going to help. Tight hips, bras, lower back pain. And relax, shake it off. Okay, other side. Left hand, grab the left hip. Right hand, grab the right hip. Separate them. Pull the skin up, twist, move around and breathe. Hey, Arda. And relax. Yeah, that does feel good. Okay, does anybody know what chakra Scorpio is? Scorpio season? Put it in the comments if you know what chakra Scorpio owns. And my fingers hurt. Yeah, you can do the fascial finger release on our YouTube channel. There's a full video to open up the fascia in your fingers. Sacral, no. Come on, which one? Throat, yes. Second guess. Throat chakra. Why does Scorpio own the throat chakra? The reason why is because Scorpios see everything and they tend to not want to express what they see. I'll give an example. They see that you might fail. They don't want to hurt your feelings. They want to protect their relationship with you. So they don't say anything. Or they'll say it passively aggressively. If you want to know which signs are which chakra, the easiest way is they go in pairs. So Libra is throat, Scorpio is throat, Sagittarius is third eye, Capricorn is third eye. So crown is the next sign, Aquarius, and then the next sign, Pisces. Then you go to Aries, the root. Then you go to Taurus, sacral. Then you go to Gemini and Cancer, solar. Then you go to heart, Virgo and Leo and Virgo. So it goes in order, but only Aries and Taurus are alone and the rest of them are right next to each other. So that's an easy way to remember. Yeah, so let's do a release for the throat. For all the Scorpios out there and everybody who's not expressing their feelings, right hand on the front, you can just gently pull the skin up. For Scorpios, pain is pleasure, so you can squeeze a little bit more if you want to, okay? And we're gonna breathe together in through the mouth. 2, 3. Breathe in through the nose. 2, 3. Say, I will express my truth, even if it's inconvenient for others. I will express my feelings. And relax. Wonder how we do green screen on here. Oh, I'm gonna play around here for a second, guys. Oh, that's a filter. No, how do I pull up like a photo? I want to do that one day. No, not that one. Sorry, guys. Does anybody know how I pull up a photo? Because I have some photos where I can talk about specific things like the energy of the day, before and after photos. I just don't know how. A very, very rare moment where I don't know how to do something with technology. Huh. Okay, if you know how to pull up a photo for green screen, let me know. You feel your pulse when you do this? Yes, you might feel your pulse. Gemini, solar plexus. With Cancer. Turn off questions. Add a moderator. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Lots of questions today. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do the finger. We'll do the lungs. So we're gonna pull and twist the thumbs. So take your left hand, place it forward. Right hand, you're gonna grab the thumb, and you're gonna twist it forward, and you're gonna pull the skin off the thumb. Really tight. Bring it in. And move around and breathe. Really twist the thumb. Don't be shy. Oh, there's Thomas. Huh. Thomas? Okay. Thomas is a Capricorn. Huh. Breathe, twist, move. Yeah, I like doing the fingers when I'm in meetings, when I'm talking to people. If I'm just like talking to you, I'll be doing it behind my back. I'll twist my fingers. Okay, next one. Right hand facing down, grab the thumb, twist it forward, and pull it off. Tomas? He was really struggling last week. He couldn't stand. I think it was the day of the eclipse, and he could barely move or stand. I thought he was going to leave us, to be honest with you. Yeah, you could feel this in your head. You could feel this here in your lungs too. Okay, shake off your hands. Jason, you look younger. Thank you. I have a beard and my hair's a bit longer, but I'm just kind of testing it out. You know, I always ask people, so how does it feel to have like a longer beard or longer hair? Do you feel more connected, more emotional, more in tune? And nobody ever gives me an answer that I like. So I am now testing it myself. Okay, almost. If you ever visit us, oh hey Arda, itchy. Yeah. It can get itchy, only when you're not used to it. And you can get food stuck in it, but it's not long enough yet. Okay, let's do one more. What are we feeling? I'm feeling under the armpits. So left hand, grab the skin under the armpit. Pull it down. Raise the right arm up. Stretch the fascia under the armpit there. You can move your arm around and breathe. Okay, let's switch sides. Grab under the left armpit, lift it up, move around, and breathe. You can see actually Thomas's hips. They're not fully moving anymore. He picks up his leg. You can actually do fascial release on animals. It's the same as doing it on humans. They just are slightly different angles, that's all. And he's a really old for his species, or for his breed. Met you last Saturday. Thank you so much for helping me. My pleasure, Jasmine. Whoa, I just stepped in an anthill. Oh, that's not fun. Okay, yeah, in Mexico, they have little anthills. And so what they do is they paint the trees white, but I don't want to paint my trees white. So every once in a while, if you step in them, it feels like fire on your foot. So don't step in them. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. I appreciate you all sharing. I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to post the live on the wall. And please go to our YouTube channel. We're actually repurposing and posting all of our lives there. It's a better viewing experience than on Instagram. Instagram, you gotta like try and swipe with your finger and then you touch the wrong buttons. Whereas on YouTube, there's timestamps, thumbnails, a title, and you can also scroll through and find the parts that you want to watch. It's a much better viewing experience. Please subscribe. I mean, our YouTube channel, we have just over 100,000 people following us now there, but 70% of our viewers don't subscribe. So I think it's because they're going for the maneuvers and then they leave. They're not going to actually consume content. But we're going to be posting a lot more content there. Let's grow that one to 1 million and just really start to help people share these lives. We're creating live television. We're going to be bringing up more guests and more experts and more people from around the world to share their stories, and also have everyday people come up and share theirs so that everybody can see what's really going on in the world. If you want to donate and support our mission, you can go to our website. There's a donate button. You can also purchase one of our products. We sell supplements to fund our mission, so everything's free. All of our classes, all of our workshops, all of our programs, you can go through for free. And you can actually tell the ants to go to certain space and mark your space. They'll listen. Yeah, I do. I just haven't seen one in a little while. So thanks, everybody. I'll see you on Thursday morning for the next live. Take care.